What's going on, guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital, and we're tuning in just in time for Aurora Cannabis earnings. We just finished our market minute video, and we're going to be getting straight into this stream. As you guys can see, ACB is up 3% in the pre-market, so we will be taking a look at earnings as soon as they come out. But we are seeing a green day for ACB, and it's nice. Although, despite the 5.67% sell-off. Alright guys, so give me 2 seconds to fire the stream up. I know there's going to be a lot of people watching, so we are going to be checking ACB after hours. Sorry, that's after hours I'm talking about, so we'll be keeping our eyes on it. Make sure to hit that like button, guys, and any news, drop that in the room. But we will be here. Smash that like button. Let's get this stream up in viewers as we wait for our earnings to come out. I'll be dropping our market minute video in about 2 seconds. So that's currently what I'm doing right now. All right, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds here. ACB up 3.21%. We'll zoom in on this a little bit for you guys. ACB currently trading at 739. Come on, ACB. What's up, Papa in the house? Papa Doc, what's going on, buddy? Hello from Dublin, Ireland. Hello from Texas. Come on, ACB. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, ACB. I'm just waiting to drop my market minute video. It is currently still processing. We'll give it a couple more seconds, guys. But yeah, we saw a red day for ACB. Hi from Texas. Come on, ACB. 10,000 more shares. Gift shares. Let's be real. Love this company, but is anyone else trading in anticipation of a sell-off? It's hard to say. It's hard to say, guys. Smash that like button. We've got 108 people watching already. Let's get this stream up as much as possible. So hit that like button, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Canada. What's up, Terry? No, I believe we're going to get numbers soon, and then the conference call's at 6 o'clock. So, should be interesting. I don't think it's that long unless... We'll find out soon, guys. Hello from Istanbul. Why is the cannabis market all red like this? I think it's a sector-based, sector-wide sell-off, potentially. We are just about to release our market minutes right now. I'm in the process of finalizing that video, so we'll be dropping a video while we're on live for you guys. Alrighty, we've just published that video. Perfect. Alright guys, so back into the news. As soon as we find out the numbers from Aurora Cannabis, I expect the stock to move, but right now we are seeing movement in the stock up 3.07%. And ACB is currently in the green after hours. So are people buying the dip? What's going on? We're going to find out soon, I guess. Added 8,000 shares. When did you add those 8,000 shares? Today? Bought that dip? Hello from my living room. What's going on, Doug? I think we will see a drop after, but bottom is going to be 650 to 550. We'll see what happens. I'm here, but I should be at work. Short squeeze, please. What's good? What's good, Cap? What's good, Armando? Hello from Hamburg. Do you really expect so much from earnings? Cam already told us what he's expecting. Like I said, I don't expect a whole ton from earnings. I expect Aurora to essentially trade, you know, maybe up 3 to 5%. On the higher end, 5 to 7%. I don't expect a crazy move. I think 2 years from now, you will feel like fools, but as much as you can, make like a squirrel. Do you think I can buy some shares right now? I'm not too sure, buddy. When does it actually start? Coke collaboration. I have $5,000 ready if we drop to 650. Man, I'm at work right now. Hoping for good performance on the long term. Yeah, so like I said, guys, we're seeing ACB up 2.93% after hours. It's going to be interesting to see when we get these numbers. What's going on, Lucas? What's going on, Steve? What's up, Billy? It's supposed to be at the close. Now, we're going to see exactly when we get those numbers. What's up, bro? What's up, John? What's up, Jeremy? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I just dropped a video, so this is the first time I ever dropped a video and went live at the same time. So we'll see what happens. 243 people in the room. Smash that like button, guys. I want to see us get to 100 likes ASAP. Currently, we're at 40 likes. Let's watch that like button double. Let's get to 100 likes. Bam. When would you sell your core position? That's a tough call. I'd be really tempted to take some profits at like 15 bucks Canadian probably. I'd be tempted to take profits. That doesn't mean I'd be taking profits. Hopefully the earnings make everything jump tomorrow. Yeah, my Robinhood report said it's happening now. Hey man, I heard around 6. So drop that link, guys, as soon as you get those numbers, as soon as you find out any more information on the company. But we're currently watching it in the after hours market, and we're trading up 2.37%. So we're gonna play some music. We're gonna sit back for the show, and we're gonna talk about stuff. But yeah, I mean, fairly was a disappointing day. I mean, I didn't expect that big of a sell-off. You know, actually, ACB, I expected to kind of be volatile. I mean, the stock was looking to pull back. So we'll see what happens off earnings. But yeah, guys, it's going to be very interesting. Oh, ACB's dipping a little bit after hours, up about 2.09%. Got it. Hello from Lake Mary, Florida. What's up, guys? 300 people in the room, 311 people in the room. That's amazing. 85 likes. Whoever converted the dislike to a like, I appreciate that. Smash that like button. Let's get this stream to like 500 people. I remember last time ACB, I believe it was ACB earnings, we had about 450 people in the room, so it's always a good day. It's always a good day when ACB earnings are coming out. It's an even better day when they're green earnings. So guys, if we've got a lot of new people in this room that don't normally tune into my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you for tuning into my stream, supporting my channel, all that kind of stuff as I cover this every day. If Coke and Aurora do come together, the stock will rocket. These numbers will mean nothing today. I agree. The numbers probably won't mean that much. Whether we report whether we report 40 million, 60 million, exactly 55 million. It's not so much about what's going on currently. It's more so about the outlook for the company. Anybody buying Cron? Not right now. I'm banking on CGC and ACB over Tilray and Cron. Rashad, I'm with you. I agree. Hi, greet with the stream. What's up, Joseph? Love the channel, man. ACB for the long haul. Yes, sir, Chris. Go to the gym, come back live at 5:59 p.m. Are you buying Aphria? I know you sold. I'm looking to buy Aphria at 10 bucks. Order a pizza, relax. Everything will be up. 728 on Yahoo. If you want to know how I am, make a guess. Make a guess. Aphria has a class action lawsuit and multiple attempts at hostile takeovers. Let's go, ACB. Let's go. You're the man. Can people beat Aurora badly? Smash that like button. Listen to Neurosis. Bro, tell us about Curon stock. I want to hear more. Buy in the red. You should. I shared your channel on Stock Twits. What's going on, Corey? Thank you so much for that. Roy, that is a very, very good question. I don't have stickers, but I should get stickers. Sell in the green. Is this considered a dip? It's hard to say. How many shares you all got? Yeah, that's a great question, guys. How many shares does everybody have? I believe we hold about 4,000 shares. Looking to add another 500 to 1,000. I'm looking to bring my total ACB holdings to about 5,000 shares. CAD. If it goes down, I'm buying the dip. What's up, Nika? Oh shoot, Nika's in the room. Daniel Nguyen. Enjoy your program, first timer. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Coke and Aurora, oh my gosh. ACB shipping worldwide, just a rumor. You know what they say, once you try Aurora, you buy Chiron instead. That's awesome. Smash that like button. Shout out to Ash for the $1.99 donation. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate any donations at all. We will go to our live dashboard. All right, so we got 3,700 shares in the house, 8,665 shares, 262 shares, 3,600 shares. Damn. Michael Brown. Who is this? What's good, Aaron? Departures Capital live chat. Yes, sir. Damn, Lucifer. Thank you so much for the donations. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate every single dollar you guys donate. It goes straight to Departures Capital to make this much better. Adam's Long ACB. Thank you so much, Adam, for the donation. I appreciate it, guys. Let's get this stream to 500 people. This is sweet. So we're gonna try and take as many questions as possible. Once again, guys, thank you for the 3 people who just donated. Can't thank you enough. Jordan Mueller, 700 shares. SHMP. SHMP's been on a ridiculous run. Ridiculous run. Question is, now's the time to buy more before this week. That's a tough one. Gonna give you guys a shout out to Instagram. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. John gets another shout out. We got 2 people competing for that $5 top prize. Who is my top supporter? Damn, guys, we got 370 people live right now. That's so awesome. One of my best streams. So shout out to everybody who's donated so far. I didn't even ask for it. But you guys are amazing, so thank you. 114 shares. Has the call already happened? No, the call's going to happen at 6 o'clock. We're just monitoring ACB in the pre-market. Small player 600. Hey, every position is worth it. MedMen is going to explode when America legalizes. Whew. 406 people watching, guys. That is fantastic. All right, let's jump back to Aurora and see what we're doing in the pre-market. We are seeing some movement. We're seeing Aurora up only 1 cent now. Aurora was up about 3 cents, 3% before. And now we are seeing ACB trade essentially flat. So I wonder if we are getting numbers now. ACB is flat. Currently just waiting for some more information. So let me jump right back into that chat, guys. Oh my gosh, Doug. How could we miss that? 1 second, guys. This is a crazy competition. Doug takes top spot. $25 donation. Damn, I don't even know how to thank you enough. That is by far the biggest donation we've got so far. We got a competition here. ACB earnings, we've got 412 people watching us live right now. Oh my. Doug, I don't even know what to say, man. Thank you. If Aurora blows up, we should buy Departures Capital merchandise. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. Medman has been pumped lately, getting ready to rise. Doug gets another 25 shoutouts. And I hope this is the right button. Hit that cash button for Doug. Woo! 25 Canadian, that's like $5 US. You are hilarious. 400 shares. Small player, big dreams. Hey man, you gotta start somewhere. Aaron, are you holding? Yes sir, we're holding. That was weird. Aurora is now back up at 735. By Medmen, 5,000 shares of ACB. Yes sir, that's a nice position. Tell me something good. That's fine, do not spam. Picked up 500 shares of Suniva today. Damn, I didn't know that. Yeah, Doug, your donations is lasting here forever as you're my top supporter. All right, guys, so let's go back. ACB's back up to 733. What is going on with this music? This music's a bunch of garbage. All right. This sounds better. So let's pull up the chat again, guys. Craziest live stream ever. 450 people. Yo, smash that like button, guys. We're at 151 likes. Let's boom. Let's get this to I don't know. Let's get this to 300 likes. CR, 1 share. I like Waylon, but a while away still until making money. T-shirt. ACB popularity. Yeah, guys, let's show that love for ACB. We're currently seeing ACB up 2.65% after hours. Still waiting on those numbers. I'm just going to keep this going for you guys, as there's just too many people in here. Oh my gosh. This is worth another Instagram. This is going crazy, guys. This is worth another Instagram post. We got a $50 donation. Holy smokes. 449 people watching us live right now. This stream's going crazy. So make sure to tune into my stream, Departures Capital. Sorry guys, that was just for Instagram. People are just throwing money. What's up, John Thomas? Man, how much higher can it go? This is absolutely nuts. You guys gonna have me doing handstands for the next big donation. Why are we not giving you money? Yo, Mike Hamilton, listen. It's my supporters. Everybody's happy. Everybody's going crazy. ACB earnings are coming out. And I didn't ask for it. So you guys support me, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about. Holy smokes, 451 viewers. That's what's up. Yo, guys, let's get this stream to 500 people as we watch ACB. As we watch ACB up 2.51% after hours. Yeah, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, crazy, but I love you guys. I love all you guys. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Stream and Grow Rich. That's Napoleon Hill's new book. If ACB hits $11, I'll send you $1,000. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate the support. You know, I barely ever get donations, and I do this every day. All day, every day, 7 days a week for you guys, and I don't ask for anything. So, thank you. Aaron's gonna go to India and fake his own death. 50 shares of Aaron. Everyone must be high watching this channel. Yo, you guys are killing me. Okay, sorry guys. Back to ACB. We're seeing ACB up 2.51% after hours. $2.51%. You know what? We're just gonna zoom in on this. There we go. Okay, guys. Now I will go back and access the chat from my phone. It's like sure will go up over time, but not sure of chunks. Let's do it, ACB. We need to change the music. Sounds like I'm in a restroom in Vegas. Have a certain urge to be. Aphria is making me sad. If Aphria goes to 15 US, I'll donate $100. Damn, I gotta make magic then. We shall overcome. We appreciate you taking time to do this. Thank you. To the moon, Aaron, to the moon. What's his entry point on ACB? We have already entered ACB. Hoping to buy the stocks and they go down after earnings. About 4,000 shares, looking to bump that up to 5,000 shares. Aaron does collaborations. He's supporting the YouTube MJ community, bringing you content every day. We in here. Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear. If ACB goes to 10, I'll donate 1K. Holy smokes. Got a lot banking on ACB right now. Aphria got slammed. True, true, true. It's going good, Jay. It's going good. We got almost 500 people watching. ACB at 732. 1,800 shares. Is that a game that shooters bring down before earnings? Hard to say. How's your baby PR? Aaron, what's your per share cost on ACB? That's a great question. Per share cost. It's got to be like 5 or 6 Canadian. I don't know the exact number because it's in a bunch of different accounts. We are you. What do you think earnings are going to be, good or bad? I think earnings are going to be just mildly good. Like I said, I think we're going to see like a 3 to 5% move in the stock price. I don't think it's going to be a wild swing this time. Any opinions on Namaste? I think Namaste will eventually prevail. But we added a bit to Namaste. Nothing crazy. Anyone heard Aphria and Green Growth has ties? What time are earnings being announced? Well, I'm waiting on that stock to move after hours. We're seeing a little bit of movement. What time are earnings being announced? Supposed to be after the bell, but that 2.37% move in the stock right now, it's not really that convincing. 3 Pacific Standard Time. Adam Broad, Departures Capital, ACB, get me paid. Shout out to Adam Broad for the donation. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate every donation that you guys gave me. So I have to stay. You know what, guys? We might just stay all the way till earnings, and we're going to see what happens with the conference call and all that kind of stuff. Can't leave you guys now. We got 516 people watching. This is nuts. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Let's get this stream to 1,000 people. You know, it's just so awesome to see the community for ACB. How many people, you know, care about this stock. How big of a fan base ACB really has. And I'm just happy to be here talking about it. So that's all I got to say, guys. Show some love for ACB, whether it's a like, whether it's a comment, whether you're talking about how many shares you have. This is a community, so this is really sweet. I think they'll be up more than stated in PC company. Any thoughts on XLY? XLY is an interesting one. We added to XLY recently. It's down. Sorry, shout out to Steven for that donation. I appreciate it. Robinhood needs over-the-counter MJ stocks. 500 plus live. Ooh, yeah, buddy. What are you saying about huge? Huge is an interesting one. We did add a little bit of Huge, not a big position. Just so many of my subscribers own Huge. I was like, I gotta own Huge, like with you guys. If the stock's going down together. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Huge is going down, or else I wouldn't buy it. So we think Huge is gonna come back. Only a fool would stop streaming. That's right, Joey, Mr. HD, with 521 people in the room. It's crazy now. Damn, I put a buy limit at 701 US for another 100 shares of ACB before work. Got lucky. I think Kronos has even bigger fan base. It's hard to say. I think ACB's got the biggest fan base. ACB should affect the whole sector. Yep, ACB is becoming a cult, but I think that this cult I want to be a big part of. Show Aaron love, get him paid. Are you streaming the conference call also? We can definitely stream the conference call. We'll just need links. Do you guys sell or trade options for ACB? Do not, unfortunately. Finland is waiting with you guys. Fact, Finland medical cannabis has been in use 10 years from now. 234 users last year. Is Aurora going anywhere, or do I need to reinvest? Great question. Check out SHMP. Long live ACB. Jesus, 532 people. Bigger than Apple. Where can we tune into the earnings call? We'll hopefully get the earnings call up on here. One thing we can do for you guys, though, is we can simply Google Aurora earnings. No news out yet. We're just watching the stock in the pre-market, or in the after hours trade. And I'll be taking all of your comments as we await for Aurora Cannabis to report earnings. You Googled Aurora Cannabis earnings and you found me? That's awesome, guys. You think ACB is going to affect the rest of the MJ stocks? Yo. Sweet. 5,000 shares deep in ACB. That's what I like to hear. I'll be taking some profits on a new high. The rest is retirement in 5 minutes and counting. Oh, buddy. Earnings coming out in 5 minutes. What are your thoughts on the rumor about Coca-Cola? Are we being played as shareholders? Don't think so. Coke and Aurora. Anyone think a deal will be announced? Whew. It's going to be interesting. Did you make predictions for fun to purchase capital? I did make some predictions. And if earnings are really coming out in 5 minutes, then it's going to be pretty crazy to see if they come true. But anyways, guys, we'll see. We got 546 people watching, 232 likes. Hit that like button, and let's have some fun with this. This is going to be fun, guys. I want some green. Yeah. Hey, guys, Germany is also stand to support Aurora Cannabis. Get the rock started and show who will lead the sector for tomorrow. Whew. Must be at 6 o'clock. Sorry, must be at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because we got 569 people watching now. And yeah, so this is very interesting. Let's pull up our live dashboard for a quick second right here. Yeah, 549 people. I just want to take a picture, guys. These are the most viewers I've ever had. So, thank you, guys. Can't say thank you enough. 578 people watching. Holy moly. Alrighty, guys. One more photo and then back to ACB. Just as we're going to be patiently waiting. Looks like we're going to top 500. Looks like we're going to top 600 people in our stream. Yo, yo, yo. 602 people watching. Yes, 602 people getting ready for those Aurora Cannabis earnings. And what if the stock explodes in 3 minutes? Let me just reload up the comments here, guys. Yeah, so quick question. Let's do a little survey here. How did you guys find this stream? What's going on, Jay? Thank you for tuning into my stream. That's awesome, buddy. Did you make any predictions for Aurora Cannabis? I think my chat is a little laggy, so let me just go to YouTube dashboard. Oh, no. Okay, here. Hope you guys can still see. ACB. 1.96%. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, guys. ACB is a cult short at good earnings and found Googled earnings and found you. Okay. You boss and I've been following for a few months now. Already subscribed to Homie Until Bankrupt. Follow me on Instagram. Got here by Googling Aurora earnings. Found you on YouTube. Algorithms. Actually found Rich TV and Investing Hustler. Sweet, buddy. Sweet. I feel like ACB. You can change to slow-mo. Yeah, I'm trying to read all the comments. There's a ton of comments. But I think we're on track now, guys. I Googled Aurora cult leader. That's great. Who's the Aurora cult leader? You know what, guys? Funny story. When I was on Midas Letter, the day I was on Midas Letter, they were interviewing the CEO of Emblem Corp before me. But then the next day was Cam Batley, and I'm so sad. I almost got to meet Cam Batley. So sad. But anyways, guys. 643 people watching. This is crazy. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing what ACB is going to be up to in just a few moments, as I hope numbers are coming out at about 5 p.m. So hopefully we get some movement within the stock. ACB is up 1.68%, currently trading after hours. So interesting to see. Down for some PUBG. Yes, sir, that'd be sweet. I found this link on the wall in a gas station bathroom stall. Yes, sir, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing track pants. Any comments for Aphria? I think we could see a little bit more of a pullback, but looking to pick up a little bit of Aphria as we sold it at 14. 666 people watching. That's a cool number. Been watching you for a couple months now. Keep it up. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Think if it's over, the whole sector gets more value. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Chat just broke. Yo, why were you on Midas Letter? I was on Midas Letter because I was talking about Departures Capital. I contacted Midas Letter because we're cannabis influencers, and yeah, we were. You can find Matt Clay. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, if you want to check out my Midas Letter interview, just Google Midas Letter Departures Capital, and you'll see it all. Like I said, I think this stock's gonna have a mild green. We're gonna see a little bit of green. If it's positive, I don't think we're gonna see a crazy move, but I hope I'm wrong. Earnings call at 4:20 every time zone. Google ACB earnings once more. It's at 5 p.m. Cam Batley swimming in CBD. Earnings are out. All right. Drop links, drop links. We'll read it. Borrowed money from the mob. Don't try to day trade ACB either. You believe it or you don't. Next 20 or more. Yeah, so drop that link if anyone has news about ACB earnings. I'll read it. Give the people what they want. Drop him. Yeah, drop links in the stream. I remember last time, I believe it was for the ACB earnings call, the earnings are not out. Official call is at 6 p.m. according to Twitter. Drop them. Was asking what kind of trader is he. So, commenting on 48 North. I think 48 North pulled back today because it was overbought. And that's it. But I think we'll see it continue to go up if it's that good. $63 million EPS, positive 11 cents per share. Well, I think we're gonna have a nice pop in the stock if that happens. I never said the earnings were out. What's this, guys? All right, guys, so we will yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Perfect. Aurora Q2 results, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, duration 1 hour. The presentation will begin Monday, February 11th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Audience members may arrive 15 minutes in advance. Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing that info. All in on calls for ACB. 50,000 shares. Woo. Time to get ready for work. Peace out. Thanks for joining the stream, Mike. Everyone here will get murdered in an hour. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to be watching this in the after hours trade. So we'll have more than enough time at 6 o'clock to see what happens. This is bringing me back to the .com days. Lost a hair in those days. Everywhere it said 6 p.m. Man, leave it up to Aurora to keep delaying it. Perfect. I'm gonna register for this. Let's see. Register. Yeah, sure. I'll stream until then. Not a problem. They're gonna announce good earnings, but they said they are diluting again. Report came out about oversupply. My pleasure. Drinking a Coke, watching ACB stock. That's funny. Yay. Thank you for posting that link about the webcast. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. So when we go live, guys, for the webcast, thank you for posting that link. What's up from Tennessee? Danny Hopkins in the building. Yo. So anybody in this room who hasn't subscribed yet, we've got 650 people, and I'm sure not all of you guys are my subscribers, but if you care as much about ACB as I do, and you want daily coverage and videos on ACB, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and I promise you I will do my best to cover the entire cannabis sector, because that's my full-time job. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so Lucas Murphy. Yes, sir. I had to. There's no way I couldn't. Only true ACB fanboys can subscribe. About as many people watching as my sub count. What's up, Tom the Trader? Shout out to Tom the Trader. Nice to have you in the house. Nice to have you in the house. I need to make one more. This is it. I just had to post that one more time. Oh no. As we patiently wait for ACB earnings. Oh, guys, breaking news. ACB just said they're pushing their earnings back till tomorrow, so we're going to have to be I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine if ACB pushed their earnings back again? Huh. You're right. I said it would touch $19.14 first before $13. Don't worry, Armando, I'm joking. 10 people just left the stream. Yeah, guys. ACB earnings tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just kidding. Come on, guys, we're waiting here. You gotta have a laugh or something. Oh. After Hours is slipping for a... Bro, relax. I'm not BSing you. It's a joke. I'm allowed to joke. Okay, guys, don't worry. ACB will be reporting at 6 o'clock. 50 minutes. Charles Barnes, have a sense of humor, bro. Come on, man. I'll be posting later. Here to chat with all the other cannabis YouTube followers. Not with ACB. Damn, that $50 donation lasted a long time. I wonder how long a $1,000 donation would last. We should see. Just kidding. Just kidding. I appreciate every single dollar that you guys donate. People are getting edgy. Terry has to get drunk before he makes the call. Jesus. Put on a movie. What y'all want to watch? ACB is slipping though after hours. We are currently... We're going to zoom in on this number a little bit more, because I don't know if you guys can see it clear enough. ACB after hours. 7:23. I've been watching since prior to legalization. Wow, Chris, thanks so much. My channels came a long way. My channels came a very long way since legalization, and I appreciate it. The 5-minute chart makes me edgy. Whip out. That's an interesting request. Pacey. Very interesting request. Wolf of Wall Street. I'm located in Canada. Yes, sir, I'm Canadian. You can't even think of anything intelligent to talk about. Ooh, Carl. That's all I gotta say. You know what, guys? if you want some intelligent stuff to talk about, then why don't we take a look at the cannabis portfolio? Ooh, this is way too... Oh my gosh, way too... There we go. So if you guys want something to do in the meantime, we can definitely talk about cannabis stocks, since we all are here for Aurora Cannabis earnings. And we've got 650 people watching, so I'll just do a quick recap of the markets as we wait. We've got 48 North Cannabis in the green, up 11.9%. Or I mean, down 11.9%, sorry. Biggest decliner on the day. Aphria down 9.85%, so we actually sold off into the close. Wayland, Namaste, Emblem, T-God. MedMen Enterprises. Even MedMen's down 6%, Canopy's down 5%. Sorry guys, I'm just checking the chat. Just kidding, just kidding. We do own a bunch of other pot stocks. Tell you that in a second. Steve Wilson. Where in Canada? In the Toronto area. What's going on with MedMen? MedMen is dropping. I grabbed some Aphria, Tilray. It's a sad day for my cannabis stocks. Alright guys, Ignite Brands. International Canada Brands. So the sector did have a pretty much a red day. I feel like people are being a little bit cautious. Horizons Medical, Marijuana, Life Sciences. So the index as a whole, we dropped about 2.95%. CanTrust, Oxy Cannabis, Hill Street Beverages, NBev. The only stocks we saw in the green: Organigram, Choom, Kiosk Beverages, Valens Growers, Kush Bottles, 1933 Industries, etc., etc. ACB barely holding on to those after hours gains, up 0.84%. Pure Cannabis Global did okay. Oh my gosh. David Mathis. Aurora Cannabis reports losses of $237 million on revenue of $54.2 million. I hope not. I hope that is not the case. Could you go on Twitch and stream stocks? I'm not too sure. If there's actually news out, please drop the link, guys. I will read it ASAP. We're seeing the stock up 1.68% after hours, as you guys can see. Thank you, guys. Let's see the numbers. Oh. Hold on a sec. Let me pull up the live dashboard. Sorry for a second, guys. I just want to grab that link, and then we will be right on this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, sweet. So, this is not what we want. Perfect. Aurora Cannabis announces financial results for the second quarter of fiscal 2019. I don't like this one. Market screener looks better. Aurora Cannabis announces financial results for the second quarter of fiscal 2019. Announced today it's operating blah blah blah. 2019 financial and operations highlights. Financial results: gross revenue $62,000. Q1 $29,000. Or sorry, million. Gross revenue of $62 million. What the hell am I saying, guys? Net revenue of $54 million. Cannabis net revenue of $47 million. Gross margins 54%. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so sorry. Net revenue of $54.2 million, up 83% sequentially, and up 363% compared to the same period in 2018, driven by Aurora's strong performance in the launch of the Canadian consumer market with sales of $21.6 million. The company's continued strength in the Canadian and international medical markets with sales of $26 million, up 8% in revenue and 23% in volume sold. Average selling prices were impacted by the introduction of excise taxes across all Canadian sales channels on October 17th, 2018, as well as lower wholesale pricing realized in the Canadian consumer market. Going forward, Aurora intends to continue prioritizing medical patients in Canada and globally, where margins continue to exceed those achieved on the wholesale consumer market. So we will read the whole thing for you guys since that's what you've been waiting for. Q2 2019 kilograms produced and kilograms sold of 7,822 and 6,999 were up 57% and 162% respectively, driven by continued and significant scale up of Aurora's cultivation operations and strong demand across Canadian markets. Gross margins on cannabis sales were up 54%. Sales up 54% was temporarily down from 70% in the prior quarter. The decrease was primarily due to a lower average selling price per gram of dried cannabis, the impact of excise taxes on medical cannabis net revenues, and a temporarily lower proportion of cannabis oil sales in the company's sales mix ratio. Also impacting gross margins were increased packaging requirements under the Cannabis Act and a one-time ramp-up and optimization costs as our Sky facility was brought up to full production. The company anticipates that the launch of new derivative product lines, once allowed under Health Canada regulations, will continue to improve margins. So guys, we're going to take a look at ACB in the after-hours trade, and we're only trading up 0.58%. So we're going to continue on. This stock seems to be declining a little bit. We're going to continue on with this article. So we've got 720 people watching. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. The company is performing well in the Canadian consumer market, recording $21.6 million of revenue in Q2 2019, based on available data released by Health Canada for the Q2 2019 period. Aurora accounted for approximately 20% of all consumer sales across the country. So Aurora's getting 20% of consumer sales across the country. That's pretty good. Cash costs to produce per gram of dried cannabis sold temporarily increased from $1.45 in the previous quarter to $1.92. The change was primarily due to a ramp-up in optimization costs as the company scaled up Aurora Sky to full production. One-time additional costs incurred related to the launch of the Canadian consumer market was... Sorry guys, I lost it here. One-time additional costs incurred related to the launch of the Canadian consumer market as the company waited for Sky sales license. Also contributed to the... Oh my gosh, the screen just reset here. Sorry guys. My screen just did that. Aurora Sky is now fully complete and commissioned and is expected to reach its full production capacity based on Health Canada approved plated rooms shortly. Recent harvests completed to date at the facility have exceeded targeted yields, reflecting that the facility's commissioning has been successful. All environmental and nutrition systems and operating protocols are dialed in, and technology components are functioning well. Q2 2019 SG&A remains steady compared to the prior quarter as lower sales and marketing costs were offset by the one-time public company and acquisition costs, as well as the absorption of full quarter of SG&A costs from recent acquired companies, including MedRelief. So we've got two more bullet points and then the outlook, guys. And we'll read the whole article for you guys, as we've got 742 people watching. Alright guys, so non-cash expenses including December 31st, 2018, mark-to-market adjustments of approximately $190 million, primarily on the company's derivative investments, contributed significantly to a net loss of $240 million. In January 2019, Aurora completed a $345 million convertible note offering, with the proceeds embarked predominantly to drive the company's continued high pace of growth in Canada and internationally. So we're seeing Aurora up 1.54% after hours. So like I said, guys, I didn't expect a massive move for ACB this quarter. I just didn't. Now, the fact that the stock hasn't moved that much after hours, it could move when the market opens. It could move when the conference call comes out. I think people care more about guidance, so we'll see. So now we're going to get into outlook. The most significant driver of Aurora's revenue growth over the next 12 to 18 months is the company's scale up of high quality production available for sale to the Canadian consumer market and the Canadian international medical markets. Aurora is now operating at an annual production rate of 120,000 kilograms based on Health Canada's approved planograms and expected to reach in excess of 150,000 kgs by March 31st, 2019. Management reiterates previous guidance that based on the company's current confirmed production results, Aurora will have approximately 25,000 kgs available for sale in Q4. The company anticipates that Aurora Sky's operating at full capacity as well as continued reduction in operating costs, the cash to produce per gram will trend significantly lower. Management reiterates its expectation that sustainable long-term operating costs at Aurora Sky facilities will be well below $1 per gram. Ongoing disciplined cost management is expected to result in SG&A costs growing modestly as compared to revenue growth over the remainder of the fiscal year. Consequently, consistent with previous guidance, management believes that a combination of substantial revenue growth, low cost of production, and disciplined operating cost management will position Aurora to achieve sustained positive EBITDA beginning of fiscal Q4 2019. So that's something that they are really talking about, getting positive EBITDA. So we'll see if they can do it. Longer term, the company expects that the launch of a new higher value added derivative product lies in the relation to anticipated changes in Health Canada regulations, as well as the introduction of derivative products to international markets will continue to further revenue growth and margin expansion. So guys, we've got a little more information here. So the management commentary, I'm not going to talk about the management commentary, but we've got exports to Poland, exports to Czech Republic, Luxembourg, Mexico, the UK. So that's something that I do like to see, that ACB is focusing on the international markets. During the quarter, the company maintained its focus on product development and continued to execute on its strategy to generate a broad portfolio of high-margin targeted medical and consumer products. So, a couple of milestones: the launch of Canada's first legal vape-ready CBD oil cartridge, launch of soft gel capsules, ongoing scientific trials and studies, acquisitions. We know all this stuff. Whistler Medical, ICC Labs, Pharmacias. Don't know how to say that word. So, all in all, guys, kind of what I expected. We're seeing ACB up 1.68% after hours. Like I said, not a crazy move. And now we'll get into a couple questions. Couple questions. So, surprise, big losses still with Aurora, RIP. No nasty surprises is what we wanted. We are long. 35 minutes, guys. Gonna be a red week. Stepping down tomorrow. Thank you for your live stream. Cheers, brother. Be tuning in to watch the rest later. No problem. Yes. That brings up another great point, guys. That brings up another great point. So, while we're live here, I wanted to thank everybody for tuning into the stream. And I want to thank everybody for tuning into the stream. We're just going to take a quick second out of this stream to talk about our VIP trader, just as it's our only paid service. Every week, Departures Capital puts together a paid service, and basically it's your market report, everything to do with the stock market. You can take a look here. Go to departurescapital.com/VIP trader. Check it out. You can see a sample of our report. We've got every sector in there pretty much: precious metal, crypto, cannabis, oil, value stocks, the week ahead. We've got tons of charts in here. So feel free to check out our VIP trader program. If you guys support the channel, subscribe to that program. And it's the best way to support me, and you guys can stay up to date on the markets. But that's our sponsored message. So Anyways, guys, I'm going to be answering a couple questions. Depart you from your capital. What was the details on the report? On the VIP trader report? What's going on, Brandon? Thank you for tuning in. Will you be covering Hexo earnings end of the month? Potentially. So we will see, I believe we will see Tilray and we will see Canopy also reporting. Yeah, 54 million, what they expected. We're looking at ACB not doing too much after hours. ACB up 1.12% after hours. So we'll load back up the comments, guys. We'll stay for a little bit longer. New to this channel, watching and learning, check out Avalon. Hexo has an upside of over 2,000%. 6 p.m. conference call will be the news. ACB just announced a stock split. This is what they expected. Have to head out. Thanks for the stream. What is your opinion on ACB being manipulated by insider trading? I didn't hear much about that. Booth Youth. United and strong. PYX is rocking, pays a dividend. Yeah, Brandon, I'm just using control scroll. Control scroll to zoom in. But we can't zoom in anymore. We are simply just watching ACB after hours. Yep, you too, buddy. See you later. Thank you. ACB is not going up because Matt, ACB's gonna crash. They projected between 50 to 55 million. I mean, that's basically exactly what they predicted. So no real surprises. You know, some people gave me flack for saying I didn't think ACB was gonna move much this quarter, but so far it hasn't. Kimchi, thank you. Maybe it's not about ACB. Maybe it's about this live chat is worse than Stockhouse. You guys are hilarious. Are you concerned about all the bought deals ACB, which is effectively diluting shareholder value, or will the fact that they have almost 1 billion shares? It's always a concern. It's always a concern. Get out of here, man. There we go. ACB up 1.4%. Too late in Germany. Thank you. I'm out. No problem, SL. Have a good one. Take a guess. Take a guess. Sometimes. I like this live chat because you're from Ontario. Yeah. Ontario in the house. Cam is going to announce Coca-Cola and ACB and Amazon deal. Lower. Damn, you guys. I'm older than 17 and I'm not 30. That's funny. Yeah, I know it's been a long day. It's been a fun day. This is good news. If it's not tanking, I bet many will buy tomorrow. Hopefully. New Market 2. James West won't let us down. A little bit younger than 95. Hello from Norway. Montreal wants to know the ACB news. The ACB news came in as expected. I invest and I do this channel full time. Very close. Rocklin, you're very close. I liked it when you had 300 viewers, a lot less to read. Sorry, Steve. I know. Rick Head. You know what, man? That's what I do. I save time for people. News reporters read what they're told to read on the screen. I read what I find on the computer, and I take my time and put it together for you guys. So, I mean, what's new? Not too much. Like, I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm just saying, like, yes, can anyone do what I do? Yes. So, if you want to start your own channel, if you want to quit your job and make videos for free and have no one watch them for the first couple of months, I mean, yeah, sure. Try it. So anyways, sometimes you transform into a reptilian shapeshifter. Yes, we do. We still do videos with Investing Hustler. I just did one yesterday, so we'll be releasing that this week. You inspired me. Gonna quit my job tomorrow. A very large conglomerate company to make substantial investment. Jeez, I mean, don't quit your day job. Biggest profit ever in the stock market or in the real estate market? No, in the stock market for sure. Oh shoot, probably bank, like percentage basis or dollar basis or what? Naked Zombo has 400k. Damn. ACB took my job. Uh-oh, guys, ACB's dropping down up 0.56%. What do you think if Martha Stewart had an apron on that was titled ACB? You know what? Let's read that headline. I think that's a pretty cool headline. Thank you for sharing that. Aurora Cannabis sales strong as losses swell. Offers first real look at Canadian pot sales potential. Canadian marijuana producer Aurora Cannabis reported fiscal second quarter sales that came in at the high end of an earlier forecast, even as the company's losses ballooned. Always advertisements. Aurora Cannabis' stock and other marijuana stocks were modestly lower after Monday's close. A 5.5% decline is modestly lower. No estimates were available from Zacks Investment Research. Last month, the company forecast net sales of 50 to 55 million. Tell us something we don't know. That was a fat dip. Hold strong, boys. Gonna be a good year. 1,000 is nothing. Hold it. These stocks go up and down like crazy. Yes, sir, Andrew. There's always gonna be people who may hate, but that's YouTube. You know what, guys? You dip. I actually, for as many people as I have watching, the amount of hate is actually pretty small. So, like, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's always going to be haters, and it's fine. You guys have the right to your own opinion. You might think I sound stupid. You might think I don't know anything about investing. But, like, I'm here to learn, too. So, hate if you want. But I'm actually impressed. Like, there's not that many haters. So, anyways, guys. That's just my 2 cents. Like, I try to keep it real as possible. And, like, just be straight up. So, oh my gosh, guys, Aurora Cannabis down 5.5% after. I'm just kidding, but no, for real, Aurora Cannabis is down 0.84% after hours. So after digesting those news, the stock's actually dipping into the red. So we might cover the stock for a little bit more just to see. But yeah, so stock is definitely dipping. I just want to pull up the chat again though. Perfect. Dollar goes with the territory if you're confident enough to put yourself out there. Yes, sir. I agree. Morris. Ryan. It's true. You got to be able to take hate comments. I remember when I first started, people were like saying crap about everything. Oh, look at this guy. He's a fool. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I think this stock will be like Philip Morris. You are okay for a new market resident. What does a new market resident mean? I hate when I'm in the red. I should have known better. But not hating on you. Won't go below 7. Report results at 6. Good time to buy more. Depends on earnings. News research just out, says cannabis. The heck are you guys talking about? Smoking bubbles now of wicked stepsister. Go Bears. Think you're a super smart guy for your age. Just hate when you slurp your drink on the mic, bro. Would love to see you talk about ISOL one of these days. Okay. Sorry about that. I've recently had a really bad cold. But thanks for telling me. If anyone is ever your friend, you wouldn't be doing something. If everyone was your friend, you wouldn't be doing something right. Yeah, I think so. We need a Coke deal. This came talking at 6. It does bug. 10-year share price forecast. $100. Let's get it. Better than expected quarterly revenue on Monday as the company benefited from higher sales in Canada. Did they drop their financial report? Don't ask me whether to sell or not, guys. I can't tell you that. Kevin Thom needs a hug. Give him a hug. ACB's down 0.14%. I think ACB will be the most volatile stock in the market due to all the millennial popularity and new investors. Love the collab with Tom the Trader. You will get more. You will get more. Kevin, here's your hug. Is Q2 out yet? Yes, Q2 is out yet. As you can see, the stock is essentially flat. Down 1 cent. So guys, it's 5:40 right now. I have no problem with staying until the conference call. Let me know if you guys want to stay for the conference call. We more so care about say out, oot. It's not oot. I'm ootin' a boot. Alright, so you guys are staying. I'll leave the stream on then, honestly, because I want to see how the stock performs when they start to talk. The latest we'll stream is 6:30, but I'm gonna have to get some water or something. Are you ootin' a boot? So I will turn the music off and I will play the conference call if you guys drop me a link. I'm registered for the conference call, but get a diaper ready for the conference call. You're going to... We'll see. Aaron has a date at 6:30. Yeah, guys, gotta make this quick. You know what I mean? I'm fairly happy about the earnings. So here, we're gonna approve this. Monday, February 11th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour. We'd rather watch No water. Okay, here, sorry, this song's not that great, so let's, there you go. Sorry about that. We'll play a new song. If we've got any music producers in the room, feel free to send me some beats because I'm using this free service and it's not that great. Buy more, dumb question. Check out this stock. So guys, the Thrifting Lounge. Thrifting Lounge. Was it a first date? Was it a second date? Because if it was a first date, you might want to call her back up right now. I'm from Canada. The song's alright. It's a little bit more chill. Don't pay rent, Seek. You can make double your money on Aurora. Nah, this song is actually pretty lame. Hi, ACB shareholders. Clap back at all the haters. Check out Saniva. Yes, we do like Saniva. We added Saniva last week. Did weed by Namaste? Don't know. Okay. Well, it's alright to cancel the date then. Yeah, he's from Newmarket. I hear they live in igloos. Guys, be nice, be nice. 49 million in earnings. ACB, hold on. Play for the love of money. I can't get this stream demonetized. There's way too many people in here. Aurora Cannabis post Q2 revenue above expectations. BNN Bloomberg. Here we go. Any news on Planet 13? Not. Oh shoot. Not yet. So we're just getting a ton of headlines now. I mean, I'll bring up this article, the BNN Bloomberg article. Aurora Cannabis post Q2 revenue above expectations amid first full quarter of legal pot sales. I mean, it's the same numbers told by a different author, so it's not really any new news. ACB is now flat, so we're seeing the stock hold in there. I think we are waiting for the conference call. All right, perfect. So if I can join the conference call in a minute, drop me that link, please. I will have the conference call going. I'll shut off all my music, and we will be watching the stock in the after hours trade to see what exactly. Okay, so we're getting it now. Aurora's got some new music. Can you get? What is that racket? Alright guys, so we do have the call live. Let me just bring it up here. We've got some nice opera. How's that looking? Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the Mozart? Sorry about that. Tell me what's the sweet spot, guys? How's that? Is that better? Okay. Sweet. So you guys can watch ACB, listen to Mozart, and because I want to hit the washroom in a second. I've only been here for like an hour. We're just loading up the live chat, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I lost my comments. That's what I like to see. I lost my comments. Oh. Perfect. What was our for the green? You better take a break while we wait to begin. Yes, sir, I'll take a break. Yes, buy more ACB. Ooh, 0.84%. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Bear with me here. Give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Wow, see that, guys? I just called up Terry, asked if I should buy the stock. He said, yes, sir. So it went up about 1.82% when I was gone. Just kidding. That was a joke. It is not my... Don't think he washed his hands. If he was blazing one, he better have gotten it from ACB. No, we did not hit anything. Just said he will invest in ACB for his marijuana infused pork chop dipped in almond crusted hemp seeds. Tyler, it's never a bad thing, and I'm not mad about that. I'm making a coffee. Be right back. All right. Can we get a round of applause for Aaron? Please. Jeff Bishop, I'm the co-founder of RagingBull.com. I'm one of the top options traders in the world. Oh man, that's too good. I've heard that 50,000 times. Damn, Christian. New trader in the house. Good job. Oh, you hate when I sip my coffee in front of the mic. I'm sorry about that. Play the audio already. Yes, Driven Muffin, we of course have ACB. We don't just talk about it. It's not bulletproof coffee, but Anthony, if you want to know what this music is, then you can tell the ACB conference call to get better music, because that's the music that they're playing. I'm sorry, it is not my choice of music. We are waiting for the conference call, and this is the music that Aurora has picked. has chosen. So if you got a problem with the music, you got a problem with Aurora. Okay, I'll lower the music though. That is something I can do. How's that? What a day. Held through. Can't sell my 550 average. Oh damn, I was giving you the credit for the music. Yeah, no. Not my choice, but maybe Cam Batley. It's Cam Batley's secret playlist. This is the music you hear before you get bad news. Yes, Kyle likes the music. 9,500 shares in the house. Ooh, there's so much. I'm jelly, Lindy. No, let's not say that. Hopefully. Okay, so whatever, we'll cancel the stream. We'll not cancel the stream. We'll cancel the music for now. I better not get copyright strike. I'd be super pissed. Super pissed. 7 more minutes. Fancy investing music. That's the only thing that'll make me take off music is a threat of demonetization. Mozart family will sue me. They better not. Read this link quick. Activision in trouble. That's a really good point, guys. Activision's super cheap. Let's check in on the share price. You know what? This was already playing for a while, so we're just gonna leave it up there. Whatever. ACB's up 1.68%. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see. I mean, we've got 6 more minutes left, so let's just let the orchestra do what they're doing. Yeah, YOLO at this point, that's right. This crap's been playing for long enough. Oh my gosh, that's pretty loud though, sorry guys. There we go. I just want to see the stock move. Play Kodak Black and Lil Pump Gnarly. I love that song, Anthony. It's a funny song. It's a pretty good song. Big business going on here. Love the music, by the way. Activision Blizzard. Who got their moon boots on? Because we're shooting to the moon. We'll see. Yes, Thomas, we do. You should start covering small cap companies for day trading. Alright, so 5 minutes left. We'll flip through a bunch of small capper, not small cappers, but we'll take a look at our cannabis stock portfolio. Alrighty, so 48 North, down 11%. This is a recap of the markets again for anybody who missed it. Wayland, Namaste, Emblem, Aleafia Health down 6.5%. Aleafia Health's getting very close to $2. That's one I'm looking at. Not really looking at Emblem right now. Looking to add some more MedMen potentially. Not really looking at Tilray. MM Nutraceuticals down to 60 cents, but holding 60 cents. So that's a pretty cool one. International Cannabis Brands back down to 10, almost 10 cents. We know what happened with ACB. Hexo. Hexo needs to sell off a lot more for me to take a look at it. Still sitting way too high. Oxy down to 73 cents. That one's looking pretty good too. Valens Growworks, exciting conference call is coming for ACB. Something big will happen. Yeah, we don't plan to make any changes to our current position in ACB. Pure Global Cannabis flat, Golden Leaf Holdings, FSD Pharma flat on the day. Organogram has been on a nice run if you guys want to look at a stock that's running. As we wait for the conference call, don't worry guys, 3 more minutes. We will hear it pick up and then I will put it on. We're just killing off the last 3 minutes. Organogram's held on to quite a lot of its gains. That chart actually looks pretty nice right now, as we've pulled back a little bit. Anyways, guys, just waiting. ACB up 1.26%. $666 people watching. Ooh. That's funny. What a scary number. Come on, guys. Come on, Terry. Take that last shot and let's get on with this stream. I'm watching from DC. DC in the house. I've got a quick question. Let's try and destroy these messages. Where's everybody from? We've got almost 700 people watching. Where's everybody from? Boom, go. And smash the like button. Where's everybody from? Jersey. First person to say Jersey. Oh, Vermont, Jacksonville, New Jersey, Toronto, LA, Tennessee, Toronto. Oh my gosh. Can you guys make this stream blow up? Jersey, NYC, Atlanta, Virginia. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Fawn, Florida, California. Bam. That was sweet, guys. Holy. Zimbabwe in the house. Montreal, New Brunswick, Chicago, Wisconsin. I can't say this fast enough. Miami, Fargo, Ohio, Montreal, North Korea, Colorado, Germany. Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna do this one more time right before the conference call starts. Everybody at the same time type where they're from. 3, 2, 1, go. We'll give you guys a few seconds.
This is the operator. Today's conference call is scheduled to begin momentarily. Until that time, your lines will again be placed on hold. Thank you very much for your patience.
There we go. Jesus. ACB conference call starting shortly. We have a lot of people in the house. Okay, cool, sweet. All right, thank you guys. I love that everybody's tuning in from all over the world. 700 people. Let's get this stream to 1,000. Whatever, hit that like button. Call investing hustler. Maybe later, guys. Maybe later. I just want to get through this conference call first, guys. One step at a time. One step at a time. All right. The music's about to get a little bit louder. Conference call's gonna start soon. 760 people, guys. Let's make it to 800. Let's get 400 likes. Damn this, man. Come on. Up 1.68%. $800 people. Yo, I think everybody who owns ACB stocks is watching this stream. This is hilarious. 817 people. What is happening, guys? I just gotta take a quick little screenshot. We're waiting on that conference call, man. Where is Terry? Terry. Chop chop. This is my dance. Yo, chop chop Terry, let's go, man. This guy's late. 1,000 live viewers. Come on, man. Cause that's all you talk about. This is the future of billionaires. Listening to opera music as we wait for Terry. Terry's smoking it up. Seeing record highs at Departures Capital. Yes, sir. Oh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Aurora Cannabis second quarter fiscal 2019 conference call for the 3 months ending December 31st, 2018. Listeners are reminded that certain matters discussed in today's conference call or answers that may be given to questions asked could constitute forward-looking statements that are subject to the risks and uncertainties relating to Aurora's future financial or business performance. Actual results could differ materially from those anticipated in these forward-looking statements. The risk factors that may affect results are detailed in Aurora's annual information form and other periodic filings and registration statements. These documents may be accessed at SEDAR's database or on sedar.com. I'd like to remind everyone that this call is being recorded today, Monday, February 11th, 2019. I would now like to introduce Mr. Cam Batley, Chief Corporate Officer of Aurora Cannabis. Please go ahead, Mr. Batley.
Thank you, Josh. Good morning, or rather good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining today's call. With me today are Terry Booth, our Chief Executive Officer, Glenn Ibbott, our Chief Financial Officer, and our Chairman, Michael Singer. Today, after markets, we posted yet another strong quarter with $54.2 million of net revenue, demonstrating continued rapid growth based on the consistent execution of our consumer and medical strategies. Delivering strong quarters is getting to be a habit at Aurora. Revenue growth was 83% quarter over quarter, and that comes after an average of 44% growth quarter over the previous 6 quarters. In the consumer market, which launched on October 17, 2018, we posted a strong performance with $21.6 million in net revenues. However, this is only the beginning, and we anticipate strong continued growth as more product comes available to the market. We also continue to grow our medical business. While we allocated a significant percentage of our product available for sale to the consumer market, we are committed to and have continued to grow our patient base since our last update by nearly 10% to over 73,000 patients across Canada. We are a medical company at heart. We support our patients not only with high-quality product, but also with advocacy, education, and scientific research. We have completed, are involved in, and are commencing some 40 clinical trials and medical case studies, in addition to 7 preclinical studies. The scientific and clinical data we generate support the case for the medical benefits of cannabis and resonate strongly with the medical community. Having such a broad scientific program establishes Aurora as one of the clear leaders in the medical space and provides us with the credentials to engage with prescribing physicians and other medical professionals, building strong relationships and customer allegiance. It also increases our profile as a highly credible medical operator in the international marketplace, allowing us to engage with and become a preferred partner to a growing number of governments worldwide. All of this positions us exceptionally well to to capture a larger part of the medical market, both at home in Canada and currently 22 additional countries abroad, as we scale up output and have more product available for sale. Ensuring patients receive their required supply of medicine remains a core priority. And last quarter, we provided 2,446 kilograms of dried cannabis and 746 kilogram equivalents of cannabis extract to this segment, an increase of over 20% from the previous quarter. On the inception of the legal consumer cannabis market in Canada, the federal government brought in a 10% excise tax on cannabis sales.
I'm live right now.
Unlike any other prescription medication sold in Canada, medical cannabis patients are taxed for access to their treatment. Aurora disagrees with this practice, and we are not collecting tax from our medical patients, but rather are absorbing the cost despite the slight negative effect on our revenues. The Canadian consumer market provides an extremely good opportunity for us. Consumer response to the legalization of cannabis has been strong. Overall, based on the statistics provided by Health Canada for the period October 17th to December 31st, 2018, we achieved over 20% market share. Approximately 1 in 5 grams of product sold to Canadian consumers comes from one of the Aurora brands, and we continue to have top-ranking strains in our markets across the country. While the start of consumer sales did encounter its challenges, which is to be expected with any brand new and extremely complex new system, we responded and we delivered solid execution.
1,000 people.
In the consumer market, we predominantly sell to our partners, the provinces, but we're also participating in this new market by investing in retail organizations. In addition to our investment in Alcanna, who operates North America's largest chain of non-government-owned liquor stores and are targeting a large number of retail outlets across the country. We strategically invested in Choom Holdings and High Tide, two emerging leaders in the Canadian retail space. To address the continued strong market demand from the Canadian and international medical market and the Canadian consumer market, we are ramping up production rapidly. Currently, based on planted rooms approved by Health Canada, we are running at an annual production rate of about 120,000 kilograms or 120 million grams per year. And we expect to reach over 150,000 kilos of annual production by the end of next month, based on planted and approved rooms. On the sales side, we expect to see a further increase in product available for sale for fiscal Q3, and will continue to accelerate production. We anticipate having approximately 25,000 kilograms available for sale in our Q4. That's the quarter ending in June 2019. The cornerstone of our production ramp-up is our Aurora Sky facility in Edmonton, which is now fully complete, and 2/3 of the facility is now planted, with the remaining rooms to be systematically planted by the end of this month, subject to Health Canada licensing. Recent harvests at Sky show that we have dialed in the facility extremely well. We are achieving harvests above our target yields. With the technology in Sky tried and tested, we are very comfortable in our anticipation that at full capacity, Sky will produce more than 100,000 kilograms per year of high-quality cannabis. In the quarter, we also achieved other production milestones that will help us increase our production of high-margin products. In October, our Aurora V facility in Quebec received its sales license from Health Canada for soft gel production. Soft gels are an increasingly popular alternative way of consuming cannabis, and Aurora V is now producing about 1.4 million soft gels per week. This production will be aided by our extraction partner, Radiant Technologies, which recently received its processor license and will now be able to operate its high-throughput cannabis oil extraction process commercially. Radiant's facility in Edmonton is currently capable of processing 200 kilograms per day of cannabis into oil. Radiant is expanding its facilities to enable the processing of 1,000 kilos per day of medical cannabis and more than 10,000 kilos per day of industrial hemp. Industrial hemp production is important for the creation of CBD products. These non-intoxicating cannabis products are becoming increasingly popular for their numerous therapeutic and wellness effects. Leveraging the high throughput capabilities of Radiant, our leading R&D capabilities and cultivation capacity, we intend to launch a broad line of CBD-based wellness products in the near future, a market that is gaining considerable traction globally and which represents an incredible opportunity for early leaders such as Aurora to establish a solid market footprint both at home and internationally. Our ability to execute on this objective is strengthened by our substantial hemp assets gained through our ownership of AgriPro, Europe's largest organic hemp producer, as well as through HempCo in Canada and ICC in South America. Product development capabilities with a team that has proven time and again its ability to innovate and to work with regulators to introduce innovations in jurisdictions with restrictive, new and evolving regulations, position us well to operate in this high-growth segment of the market. Advancing our global footprint continues to be a priority, and we've made great progress in fiscal Q2. Aurora's presence now spans 22 countries on 5 continents. I'll look into 2 regions, Europe and Latin America, with a combined population in excess of 1 billion people. In Europe, we continue to capitalize on the strong central presence we established in Germany. In early October, we became the first private company to be granted an import permit for medical cannabis into Poland. Later in the quarter, our distribution subsidiary, Aurora Deutschland, shipped our products to a pain treatment center and hospital in Warsaw. Similarly, we completed our first shipment of medical cannabis to the Czech Republic. We're working with Czech Medical Herbs, a pharmaceutical wholesaler of cannabis products, to provide cannabis to meet the growing market demand there. In November, Aurora became the first medical cannabis producer to be selected by the Luxembourg Health Ministry to supply medical cannabis flower, making it the 7th European Union member country where we have exported plants or products. While the Luxembourg market is not particularly large, our position as the sole supplier is a good indication of the quality of our regulatory teams, our ability to execute, and the strong reputation we have built with medical regulators around the globe as a highly trusted partner in the medical cannabis sector. Going forward, we intend to further expand within Europe and to capitalize on our substantial early mover advantage. As mentioned in our last call, we established a leadership position in Latin America with the acquisition of ICC Labs, a leading cannabis company with over 70% market share in Uruguay and medical cannabis licenses in Colombia. We are in the process of integrating ICC, and we look forward to reporting on the exciting progress they have made. One item to highlight is the opening of ICC's laboratory and processing facility in Uruguay. We were honored to count the president of Uruguay as our guest of honor at this event. The facility has the annual capacity to extract cannabinoids from approximately 150,000 kilograms of raw hemp biomass, which we will feed into our international distribution channels. In December, we further expanded initiatives in Latin America when we entered into a letter of intent to acquire Farmacias Magistrales, a Mexican pharmaceutical manufacturer and distributor. Farmacias is Mexico's first and only federally licensed importer of raw materials containing more than 1% of THC. Once completed, this will provide us with first mover advantage in one of the world's most populous countries, where more than 130 million people will have federally legal access to a range of Aurora's non-flower medical cannabis products containing THC. As you've heard, Q2 was yet another quarter where Aurora aggressively moved to capitalize on the opportunities available to us on all fronts. We're very proud of our progress and congratulate all of our employees and team members that have contributed to this success. I'll now ask Glenn to discuss the financials for the quarter. Glenn.
Thanks, Cam, and good evening, everybody. Aurora's financial performance in our fiscal second quarter 2019 reflected the company's continued execution across all market segments, as Cam just described. Again, we had very strong quarter-over-quarter revenue growth, with the first full quarter of shipments to provincial consumer use outlets, contributing to an 83% increase in sequential net revenues and a 363% increase year over year. Overall, net revenue increased to $54.2 million for the quarter, compared to $29.7 million in the first quarter of fiscal 2019 and $11.7 million in Q2 of last year. Q2 revenue included $21.6 million of revenue from the Canadian consumer market and $26 million from Canadian and international medical markets. Revenue growth was negatively impacted, however, by the introduction of the excise tax on cannabis by the federal government. As Cam mentioned, Aurora made the decision to absorb this cost rather than pass revenues as an IFRS requirement, reflecting the amount we actually charged our customers. However, we believe the best measure of our operating performance is net revenues, and as such, we will continue to focus on and communicate about net revenues. Should the combined efforts of ourselves and a number of medical patient has largely been alleviated and will significantly improve with the recent licensing of Radiant Technologies facilities. And going forward, we expect revenues from derivative products to increase as a percentage of our sales, based on the demand for our soft gel products, new extract-based products in development, and upcoming shipments of oil-based products to Europe. The average net selling price of dried cannabis and cannabis extracts decreased to $6.23 and $10 per gram, respectively, as a result of lower wholesale pricing in the Canadian consumer market and the introduction of the excise tax. In the future, we expect the average selling price to begin to increase again, as a larger percentage of our products are sold in the international markets. The temporary oil extraction constraint we faced is removed, and as we start the shipment of oil-based products to Europe. Also, as new product forms are launched, and if the government removes the excise tax on medical cannabis. Our cannabis production in the quarter increased by 57% to 7,822 kilograms. This increase in production can be attributed to capacity added by both Aurora Sky and MedRelief's Markham and Bradford facilities. As noted by Cam, we expect to achieve annual production capacity of at least 150,000 kilograms by the end of next month, based on Health Canada approved and planted rooms. Product available for sale will continue to grow as our production hits full stride. As Cam noted, in our fiscal Q4, that's April to June 2019, we expect to have approximately 25,000 kilograms of product available for sale. For context, in the first 5 weeks of calendar 2019, we have harvested more volume than our entire annual production capacity was a year ago. This puts us in a strong position to strategically allocate product to various higher margin markets, specifically the Canadian and international medical markets. Our cash cost to produce increased to $1.92 per gram and gram equivalent. That's up 47 cents from last quarter. This was a result of temporary inefficiencies during the scale-up of production at Aurora Sky, as well as increased labor and inventory management costs in preparation for consumer legalization in October. For our successful launch into the Canadian consumer market at Aurora, it was all hands on deck. As we have seen throughout the industry, there were a lot of startup challenges, but we powered through this phase and have now moved on to optimizing production and distribution processes. We expect future production costs to go down as Aurora Sky is producing at its full capacity. As we have discussed before, we expect cash cost to produce will fall to well below $1 per gram at a Sky class facility. During the second quarter, we continued to make targeted investments to secure talent and to enhance infrastructure to maintain our leadership within the Canadian and international medical cannabis markets and the Canadian consumer space.
Shout out David Parker.
We have now grown to over 2,000 employees across Canada, Europe, and South America, all of whom are working hard and focused on realizing this incredible opportunity to maintain our leadership globally and to open and lead new international markets and growth initiatives. Overall, as we indicated in early January, SG&A costs were relatively flat quarter over quarter, growing by 2%. Within that, G&A costs for the quarter were $43.6 million, a $7.7 million increase over the last quarter. Most of this increase, over $4 million, is due to milestones paid related to acquisitions made in prior quarters and for expenses related to our U.S. listing costs. We also absorbed a full quarter of the G&A costs of MedRelief and other Q1 acquisitions, which contributed $1.3 million to this increase. Looking ahead, we will prudently control our G&A costs, but we do expect them to increase as our global expansion demands ongoing addition of talented staff and operating capacity. Marketing expenses decreased by 30% to $22.7 million over the prior quarter. As we have discussed previously, marketing costs related to efforts in Q1 2019 and early Q2 for awareness and brand building in advance of consumer legalization dropped off significantly after the implementation of the Cannabis Act. In Q2, we did pick up a full quarter of sales and marketing costs from Q1 acquisitions, and this represented an increase of $2.6 million over the previous quarter. Going forward, we expect our sales and marketing expenses to increase as we build out medical sales and marketing capabilities in our international markets and continue to support the rollout to the Canadian consumer market. R&D expenses decreased slightly compared to Q1 2019. Despite expected quarterly variations in R&D throughout fiscal 2019, we, along with our industry-leading science team, are committed to innovating high-margin, targeted medical and consumer products for the global cannabis industry. Under IFRS, we are required to estimate the fair value of investments and derivatives that we hold, including warrants in the Green Organic Dutchman and CTT Pharma. With the broad stock market, and cannabis stocks in particular, hitting a low in late December, we recorded several non-cash related fair value adjustments on our P&L, which negatively impacted net earnings. As we have noted in prior quarters, when we have seen non-cash gains, we expect this volatility in fair value measurements will continue to produce swings in non-cash gains and losses on our P&L in the future. As at December 31st, we had $46.8 million in cash and equivalents. Subsequent to the quarter, we closed a US $345 million convertible note offering with a number of high-quality US, European, and Canadian institutional investors. The terms of the notes provide us with the optionality to potentially settle the balance, which is a maturity of 5 years, in cash, shares, or any combination thereof. With maturity falling in the time frame within which we believe we will be strongly cash flow positive, it provides us with the option and flexibility to limit future share issuances. Proceeds of the placement are earmarked predominantly to fuel corporate growth, domestically and internationally. With the rapid scale-up of our production and the related increase in product availability, the continued very strong demand for our products, our planned expansion of a derivative product portfolio of these higher margin products, and continued discipline in our operating costs, we are very comfortable in reiterating our earlier guidance of achieving positive EBITDA in our fiscal Q4, that's April to June 2019, with positive operational cash flow following shortly thereafter. We are executing well, as reflected in these results and in our expectations going forward, and we are exceptionally well positioned as one of the clear leaders in the global cannabis industry. I'll now pass the call back to Cam.
Thank you, Glenn. To summarize, we're obviously very pleased with this past quarter. The growth we achieved in revenue, the progress we achieved in production capacity, the continued expansion of our global footprint, and the early and first mover advantage in a growing number of markets, along with the continued product innovation, medical and plant science. All of these things validate our vision that we formed when we started on this journey to create the preeminent global cannabis company. Looking at the rest of the year, you can expect to see our operating costs trending down as our Sky Class facilities come online and we continue to reduce operating costs. We'll leverage our leadership in international markets to accelerate further growth. We'll launch new product innovations and continue to innovate along the value chain. We have reached an inflection point, and we anticipate that we will be entering a period of sustained adjusted EBITDA profitability, fueling further growth of the organization on a global scale. And the last couple of pieces of news, you may have seen our news release out this morning indicating that we've achieved our first commercial export to the United Kingdom. I want to speak to that a little bit because although this is a small-scale import, it just shows the capabilities of our regulatory and business development teams in understanding new markets worldwide and getting in fast. Many of you will have been at or will have heard of the Cannabis Europa conference that took place last week. When I was there, we were talking very intensively with people from both the UK and from France. And it's my belief that the UK will turn out to be a very substantial market for medical cannabis, with France looking good, perhaps 10 or 12 months behind. Institutions are also coming into the Aurora story as well. One of the benefits of the recent convertible note was that it brought in these high-quality, long-term investors. And in addition to that, we do have some more catalysts coming in this quarter, one of which will be the first sale of derivative products in Germany. In Germany, we will receive a premium on our derivative products, just the same as we do with our dried flower. And with that, I'd like to hand this back to Josh, the operator, and open the call to questions.
Thank you. Your first question comes from the line of Tammy Chen with BMO Capital Markets. Your line is open.
Thanks. My first question is, Cam, could you elaborate a bit more on, the initial supply chain issues that we saw coming out of the gate of rec launch and what Aurora's experience has been, and are we largely past those issues now?
Yeah, I mean, look, anybody who tells you they know how the consumer market is going to play out and, how much product is going to be available in the middle of the year and the end of the year, I think they're pulling your leg. It's a very, very hazy story.
Great.
What I can tell you is that from Aurora's perspective, we were very pleased with our logistics and operations out of the gate. And that's why we think that we had a very quick and smooth start compared to some of our peers in the consumer market. It is obviously it's going to take some time to iron out all the bugs. We are going to have to see a better retail infrastructure in provinces across the country in order to see the level of sales that I think everybody is anticipating. But it's going to take just a couple more quarters, I think, than some people who were most optimistic thought at the beginning.
Okay, and in terms of the value-add products that are expected to come later this year, could you talk a bit about what you're doing in terms of both the product development side for these products as well as just thinking about, laying the necessary parts of the supply chain for these products as well?
Yeah, I'll start, and then maybe Terry might want to weigh in and provide some color as well. So obviously, we're doing a few things. One, we have an excellent new product development capability under Dr. Shane Morris. He and his team were responsible for, among other things, getting our soft gels rolled out, and also our Aurora Cloud, the first vape cartridge permitted in the medical cannabis market in Canada. And so they're working very hard on making sure that we're prepared for all of the additional segments that will become available once the new regulations are in force. And we anticipate that to happen somewhere around the middle of the year. Now, bear in mind a couple of things. One, we are going to emphasize, although we're going to enter virtually every segment of the market, we're going to emphasize the product forms and the segments of the market where we think we can generate the highest margins. And then the second thing to bear in mind as well is that we continue to see ourselves and define ourselves primarily as a medical company.
I don't know how long it's going to go for,
we are
guys.
not going to be dumping all of the additional production
We'll see one more
generate
question and then that's it.
Through Aurora Sky and our Bradford facility being in full capacity into that consumer market. We're going to make very careful decisions with respect to product allocation across each of our distribution channels, remembering that some are a priority, starting with the Canadian medical segment and then moving on to the European medical segment. Now I'm going to ask Terry to chime in as well.
Thanks, Cam, and good afternoon, everybody. With respect to product development, as Cam mentioned, Dr.
Okay, guys,
Shane
we're going to
Morris is an
stop
expert.
these questions
He's worked
in
both
about
sides of that
2
fence,
seconds.
At Health Canada and now with
Terry.
Private licensed producer.
Yeah, guys, sorry, we're just going to cancel those questions. And we are going to just wrap this up finally. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the stream. This was the most successful stream I've ever had on my channel before. And I just wanted to thank everybody. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button for daily coverage on Aurora Cannabis, on the entire cannabis sector. I do this for you guys every single day, even including weekends. So we're always going to be live streaming. Tune in tomorrow on our live stream. And I want to do a quick little experiment. So if you guys want to support my channel, donate anything from $1, and if you can, and there's 900 people in this room, so even $1 from a couple of you guys could go a long way. So yeah, we'll just see. If you guys want to donate. If not, doesn't matter. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for ACB. But currently they are up 1 cent in the after hours trade. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Dislike for dollar whoring. Okay, buddy. It's all good. So that's pretty much it, guys. I know a lot of you guys are gonna head off and enjoy your night. So that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you guys so much, and we will be ending this stream. So we'll be covering ACB tomorrow during the pre-market, and we'll see what happens. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm out of here. Peace.